Next group break of the evening is going to be none other than 2020-21 Panini Prizm Basketball Hobby Box Triple Random Team Style Group Break number 10. So it's 10 spots in the break. The way this break works is we take those 10 spots, we randomize them 5 times, and we take the list of the NBA teams and we randomize that list 5 times. From there, we split up the list of NBA teams 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and 21 through 30. So that way, every spot in the break receives 3 NBA teams. Now, as far as which cards will you receive? Well, if the team name that is printed on any of the cards within this hobby box of 2021 NBA Prizm Basketball, then, as long as that team name that's printed matches any of the 3 team names that are next to your spot, or spots if you have more than one, those will be the cards you receive. So best of luck, everybody. Here we go. First up, new list. Here's our 10 spots. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lazaro on top, Bill on bottom. As for our teams, we have this list right here. Go over right there, paste it in, show you the list. So there you go, Hawks all the way down to the Wizards 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. There it is. 5 times right down there. So it starts off with Luka and the Mavericks down to the Wizards. Then from there at 11, we have the Knicks down to the Lakers. And finally, the Houston Rockets down to the Utah Jazz. So Lazaro, your first teams are the Mavericks, the Knicks, then the Rockets. Right after that, you have the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Suns, Albert, Wolves, Pelicans, Thunder, Kyle W, the Hawks, Bulls, and Kings. Adam, the Bucks, Cavs, Hornets, looking for that LaMelo. Kyle D, you got the Nets, the Grizzlies, and the Warriors, looking for Mr. Wiseman. Yui, you got the Pistons, Raptors, and Spurs. Justin, the 76ers, Pacers, and Blazers. Timothy, the Celtics, Heat, and Magic. Bill, the Wizards, Lakers, looking for the sweet LeBron James. And the Utah Jazz. Just that he's gonna be an owner. That's pretty funny. Okay, good luck. There we go. Now, if you guys wonder why I may or may not be mentioning the divisions during this break, it's because the way I organize it at first while I'm running through it is I separate these by division. Then when I go back through to pack this up for you guys, that's when I start separating them out by the teams that each of you have per your spots. But it is easier to find the teams when they're separated out by divisions instead of just one big, huge stack of cards. So we have Bacon. Bacon for the Hornets. Lamb. We got Bacon, Lamb. What are we trying to do? Just purposely make me hungry? Okay, so Bacon, Lamb. We got Randall. We got a handle on this with Mr. Randall. And you got Marcus Morris Sr. Clippers. And you got Powell. You know what I haven't had in a long time? Lamb chops. See, now because of Lamb, I'm thinking about lamb chops. Goodness gracious. Norman Powell for the Raptors. You got Vinsanity Prizm, Mr. Vince Carter. You have Downtown Jimmy Butler. Then you have Fireworks, LeBron James. Speaking of Anthony Edwards, I did pull a nice auto of his out of that absolute memorabilia last night, along with Mr. Wiseman. So, I have that going for me. We're not done with the Lakers yet, though, as we have Irvin Magic Johnson. A lot of love in this pack. Kevin Love, Tillman Grizzlies, and Pritchard Celtics. First up, we have Dinwiddie, Nets. Then Clint Capella, Hawks. Again, team name printed, so Atlanta there. Chris Milton, the Bucks. Ja Morant, year 2 for the Grizzlies. There you go. Memphis' own Year 2 Morant. Marvin Bagley III Kings. Tony Snell Detroit. Prizm Bang Grizzlies. Upside Down Malcolm Brogdon Pacers. Kyrie. Fred VanVleet. Kyra Lewis Pelicans. Fultz Magic. Speaking of Kyrie, what do y'all think about like him taking like so many personal days like off and on throughout the year? I was seeing like ESPN, like First Take, and guys like that were sitting there debating that, and I'm curious if any of you in the room are a fan of the Brooklyn Nets. If you guys have any opinion one way or the other on that, or you just think it's nobody's business kind of deal. Just curious. You got Anthony Simmons here for the Blazers. You got Maxey for the Mavs. You got Jared Allen Nets. The big fundamental, Tim Duncan. And then Josh Green. The Josh Green is 37 and 175 for the Mavs. And you have Fearless, Anthony Davis. R.J. Hampton for the Nuggets. Kyle Kuzma, Lakers. Tobias Harris, 76ers. Speaking of Brooklyn, you're going to start this pack off with KD. Then DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Malik Beasley, T-Wolves. Furkan, 76ers. JJ Pelicans. Clint Capella Prizm for the Hawks. Tobias Harris, 76ers. Downtown James Harden for the Rockets. Onika, Hawks. Sadiq, Detroit. R.J. Barrett, Year 2, Knicks. And Isaac, Cavs. And you're going to have D'Angelo Russell for the T-Wolves. Rudy Gobert, Jazz. DeAndre Bembry, Hawks. Joel Embiid, 76ers. Mike Conley, let's see who it's that one. Okay, that explains that. All right, Mike Conley there for the Jazz. Otto Porter Jr. Bulls. Nikola, Denver. Feel bad for Denver with Murray going down. You got out of 199, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. You're going to have rookie auto Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. First auto out of the box. Seal team back in the building. There you go, Malachi, Toronto. And you have Tyrese Maxey, Philadelphia. Devin Booker, Phoenix. And Elijah for the Jazz. First up, Looney for the Warriors. Jusuf, Blazers. Aaron, Phoenix. Mo Bamba for the Magic. Dennis, Thunder. Zion Williamson, Year 2 for the Pelicans. There you go, with Zion. You can barely move today. Why is that, Steel Team? What'd you do? Did you hurt yourself? You got Ramsey for the Kings on that one. And then Kyle Lowry. Prizm as well for the Raptors. T-Wolves, D'Angelo Russell, Fireworks. Brandon Clark, Grizzlies. Cassius, Indiana. And Joe Ingles, Jazz. So more encased coming up after we run a couple of selects. You got Doug, Indiana. There's that LeBron James we know and love. Going to Bill. There we go, the LeBron that we all know and love. And you got Shake Milton, 76ers. Jonas, Grizzlies. Jay Crowder, Heat. And Steph Curry, Prizm. Oh, you got the Worm. Dennis Rodman, Luka for the Mavs. You got Ricky Rubio, Phoenix. Tyrell Terry, Mavs. You got Christian Wood, Detroit. You got Josh Green, Dallas as well. There you go. Fix the stacks. There we go. Outdid your set working out. They needed something break. Oh. That's never a good thing. First up, you got Caruso, Lakers. And Cody Zeller, Hornets. Not the Hornet we're hoping for, but maybe we'll see him at some point. You got LaMarcus Aldridge, Spurs, but now he's with the Nets, of course. You got Levert, Nets. Speaking of that, Anthony Hardaway, Magic. Marquise, Warriors. Miles Turner, Indiana. You're going to have Skyler, 40 of 99 on this Prizm rookie for the Hawks. There you go, out of 99 there. You got Fireworks, KD, Derrick Rose, Patrick Williams for the Bulls. There you go, Mr. Williams. Out there in Chi-Town. Then you got Serge Ibaka for the Raptors. 4 more packs. And we have a whole lot of select to run. And some more in case football. Gonna have D'Anthony Melton, Grizzlies. And have Dwight Powell, Mavs. There you go. Mavericks there. Ersan, Milwaukee, Marcus, Boston. You got Matisse Thybulle, 76ers. Sam Whiteside, Blazers. And we got Mr. Portis for the Knicks. And then Will Barton for the Nuggets. LeBron James on the wide screen. That's our third LeBron James of the break. Our third different LeBron James, I might add. We have the one that everyone knows and loves. We had Fireworks. Now we have the wide screen. LBJ ×3, y'all. Mikal Bridges, Phoenix. Then Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings. Out there holding it down in Sacramento. There we go, Sacramento. And you've got Jabari Parker, also Sacramento. First up, we got Derrick Jones Jr., Heat. Darian Fox. Laurie for the Bulls. Damian Lillard, Trailblazers. Spencer Dinwiddie, Nets on that Prizm. You're going to have Onika for the Hawks. Prizm. You have the Diesel, Shaq Daddy with the Fearless. You got J.D. McDaniels, T-Wolves. Jalen Smith for the Suns. And there is the #1 overall draft pick, Mr. Edwards. The Wolves belong to Albert. So there you go. And you have Evan Fournier for the Magic. Dos más. First up, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Kings. Eric Gordon, H-Town for the Rockets. Nikola Magic. And you got DeAndre Jordan for the Nets. KG for the Wolves. Brandon Ingram, Pelicans. Kyle Lowry, Raptors. Miles Bridges, Hornets. Yeah, I can list more select. You got Justin James for Sacramento. I thought I listed another one. I thought I listed number 16, but maybe I guess I didn't. You want to buy 3 full boxes? Okay, well, I'll list 3 breaks. And I'll put the links in the chat once they're done. So there you go. Justin James. Otto, you're very welcome. And then you got Jordan for the Bucks. And you got Bradley Beal, Wizards. And you got Malachi for the Raptors. Okay, final pack. See? There it is. Ta-da! Here we go. First up, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Then Peyton for the Knicks. Warren Pacers. Augustine Magic. Tatum Celtics. Walker Spurs. Upside down, flip it around. Shabazz for the Wizards. Then Augustine Magic on that Prizm. Downtown Mr. Booker. Then Jake, not from State Farm for the T-Wolves. And Rodney, what's in his hood? And then last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Saban Lee. Appreciate y'all filling the break. Get that down to the site and post it up on YouTube.